Hi everybody, welcome to this Tech Tuesday Summit County Library's Tech Help video. These days, everyone is spending a lot more time online, whether it's for learning purposes or just for fun. Today's Tech Help video is a look at Kanopy, how to access it, what it offers, and a few helpful tips. So for those of you that don't know, Kanopy is a free video streaming website offered for Summit County Library patrons. It's a wonderful service that offers films for entertainment, films for educational purposes, and a whole platform just for kids. All you need is your library card in order to access all the great videos on Kanopy. So let's go ahead and get started. There it is right there on our homepage. So to access Kanopy, go to our website, as always, summitcountylibraries.org. You're going to hover your mouse over the Find It tab on the left-hand side here, and then click on Downloadables. This is going to show you all the great programs you can download through the library with your library card, but I'm going to go over here specifically to Kanopy and click Visit Kanopy. Okay, so this will take me to the Kanopy website. So if it's my first time here ever, I'm going to go ahead and add my library card here. So this big orange button, Add Library Card. You'll enter your library card number and then hit Continue, and you'll be asked to create an account with an email and a password, which you'll then use to log into the site every time you visit in the future. But I've already created an account, so back to that home page here. I'm going to go ahead and log in with my email and password. So this is the page you're redirected to for Kanopy, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's this login button here in the upper right-hand corner. So note that after you've created the account the first time, you're never going to use this Add Library Card button again. You're always going to go up to this top corner and hit the login button instead. Okay, so I'm going to log in with my account. Okay, I'm going to hit login. And now I'm going to be automatically redirected to the Kanopy homepage. So here's the Kanopy homepage. My account information, specifically me, is here in the upper right-hand corner. So from here, I can see my dashboard, watch list, viewing history, memberships, parental controls, etc., or log out if I want to log out of the platform. And I can also see this little number here. And this is one of the most important things here to know about Kanopy. So if I scroll over it, it says you have 10 play credits left this month. So all Summit County Library Kanopy users are allotted 10 play credits per month. This means that after watching 5 seconds of any video, one of your play credits will be deducted from your total. So once you check out, quote unquote, check out a video, you have 72 hours to watch it as many times as you want before it's automatically returned. Credits are given on a monthly basis. They reset on the first of the month, and they do not roll over to the next month. So be aware that if you use up all 10 credits at the beginning of the month, you'll only be able to access the credit-free options for the rest of the month. Likewise, if you still have 8 credits left on, say, the 29th of April, those will not roll over to the next month. You will go right back to that 10 credit limit at the beginning of May. So always a maximum of 10 credits. And Kanopy Kids, the great courses, and credit-free viewing are 3 options that don't require any credits to play. I'll cover all of these shortly. So back to our homepage here. Let's take a look. From here, on the homepage, you can browse all the categories of films that Kanopy offers. Many of them are indies or documentaries or films that were likely critically acclaimed but may not have been widely released. So there's a lot to explore. If you hold your mouse over a film, it will give you an average rating provided by other users of Kanopy, along with a brief synopsis of the film and the runtime, 100 minutes. And this is one that I would like to see, The Farewell. So I'm going to add it to my watch list to remember for later. So I just click this little My List button in the bottom right-hand corner when I'm hovering over the video. And it will say Added to My List, okay? Then if I go back to my account at the top of the page, Marissa, I can go to my watch list and I can see all of the videos that I have told myself, hey, you might want to come back to this to see it later. And then I can watch any of them from here as well. So that's a great way to make a list for yourself of things that you might want to come back to later after you're done searching. All right, let's go back to the homepage here. Perfect. There's the homepage. And then you can see if I go back over The Farewell, it's still added to my list, and I can see that it's on my watch list. Okay, so now let's go back to the top of the page, and I'm going to click on this Browse button here. This will show me all of the different topics offered by subject through Kanopy. So there's tons of different ways to search. There's all of them here. And let's say I'm just in the mood for a comedy. So browse by subjects, I'm going to go to movies, I'm going to click on comedy. And this is going to take me to all of the comedy options available through Kanopy, and it's going to narrow them down by topic, which is really helpful. So most popular are going to be kind of more mainstream movies, ones that you've likely heard of, Oscar winners and nominees, contemporary, world, so lots of international movies, classic cinema, etc. So that's a really great way if you have a specific type of comedy you want to look through. You can go to any one of these categories to find options within a specific topic of comedy. Okay, so there's comedy. And then on the right-hand side here, I can also see that there are 718 options for comedy. So lots of great options here. All right, and then if I go ahead and let's say I want to watch Lady Bird, which I heard was great, I'm going to go ahead and click on it. So when I click on it, it is going to, first of all, tell me that it's age restricted, which is great if you have kiddos watching. And I am over 18 years old, so I'm going to select that box. And then this page here will allow me to play that video. I can also, if I scroll down, I can see the full synopsis. I can see runtime here. I can see more about the film. And then if I go even down further, I can see reviews from other Kanopy users. So find out what they thought of the film. And on the right-hand side, related videos. So if I ended up really liking Lady Bird, I can see other options here that are similar. Okay, so remember, if I want to watch this film and I hit this play video button, remember that that means I am now using up one of my play credits. So if I click that play video button, I am committing to removing one of the credits from my 10 total limit. Okay, so don't press it unless you're sure you want to watch. All right, so now let's cover credit-free options. So 10 maximum credits of regular videos like this, like Lady Bird, but then there are also great credit-free options on Kanopy, and these can be viewed unlimited times and will not count against your total. So the first option is credit-free viewing, which back on our homepage here is right at the top. If I click on credit-free viewing, it will show me all the options that are currently available that are credit-free. 57 videos, and I can sort by topic, or I can just scroll through and see what all of them are. And these, again, do not deduct from your monthly 10 credit limits. You can watch as many of these as many times as you want, which is really nice. All right, next up, let's take a look at the Great Courses series. So Great Courses, again, do not count towards your 10 video monthly limit. And these are multi-video series that deep dive into a specific topic and are usually taught and led by an expert in the field. So if I'm at the search bar here at the top of a page, I'm going to type in the Great Courses, and under suppliers, I'm going to click on the Great Courses. And this will take me to the main page of the Great Courses within Kanopy. Perfect. And this includes all of the offerings of the Great Courses. There's over 6,000 videos, so there's a ton to explore, and they cover a really wide range of topics, which is really cool. So you can learn about the Renaissance, you can learn about Screenwriting 101, you can learn French. They have tons of options, and this is a great way to continue your adult learning at home. So to give you an idea of what the Great Courses look like, I'm going to click on one that I've been doing, which is the History of Ancient Egypt. And by clicking on it, I can see that there are 48 episodes in this series, each one covering a different topic related to ancient Egypt. So I can either watch these in order as if I'm interested in doing the whole series, or I can just pick and choose. So let's say I'm more interested in the First Nation in history. How did Egypt become history's First Nation? Versus, the end of the Old Kingdom. Or I'd love to learn about the Great Pyramid of Giza. You can go through all of them, and it is a very full picture, or you can just pick and choose. And if I click this little show more button here right at the top of the page, I can see that it is over 1,400 minutes of content. So there's a lot to learn. So this is a really great resource, again, like I said, for adult learning, continue learning at home. And there, again, are so many different topics on so many different subjects. All right. So now for our last credit viewing option, we're going to switch over to Kanopy Kids. So back at the top of the page here, this is always at the top of the page. I'm going to click this Go to Kanopy Kids button here. And this will take me to the Kanopy Kids homepage. At the top of the page here, you'll notice that there is no credit viewing box number. And that is because, like I said, there's unlimited credit viewing, so you can watch as many videos as you want, as many times as you want, and that does not count at all towards your 10 credit limit. That's why that box isn't even there. And Kanopy Kids is a great option for kids because a lot of the programs are a little more educational. So Sesame Street, Arthur, Daniel Tiger, great popular TV series for kids, movies for kids, and then my personal favorite, story time. So these are going to be popular children's stories, but they've been animated and they've been made into short movies using the art from the books and the text. So it's like a little mini video, but it's also a story, which is really fun. And this is great if you've been reading lots of books and you might just want something a little bit different, but still educational. And that's Kanopy Kids. There's tons to explore in here as well. So hopefully this overview gave you a better idea of some of the options available through Kanopy. And as always, please feel free to call us at the library if you have any questions about using Kanopy.